Round one of the playoffs today. Got myself and Nimbus casting Lakmir versus ToTheDetail. I think Detail was seed 2 and Lakmir just came through the wild card, so should be an interesting matchup.
Yeah, hey, how's it going, guys? So today we have Detail running a Mage, Hunter, and Warrior deck. We have Lakmir running a Mage, Hunter, and Paladin deck. So we're going to have two mirror matchups, maybe. And there's only two differences. One has Warrior, one has Paladin. So we'll see how that goes. It looks like the read that they had on the meta is that they want to bring something more aggressive. So maybe even Lakmir brought like an aggro Paladin.
Yeah, I can see that. I'm guessing Detail brought a Control Warrior. I've seen him playing that deck before. And it looks like he's bringing mid-range Hunter right now.
Get these cards up.
And to those watching the stream, so I'm trying something new with the cards at the top. We'll see if it works. It's slightly delayed, it looks like, so I don't even know if I'm going to see their hands.
Okay, so we have a mid-range Hunter versus a Control Paladin, looks like. Pretty good start for the Paladin with a shielded mini-bot. It's really good to stop the early aggression, and the Hunter doesn't really have a 1 or good 2 drop besides the Knife Juggler, and that's tough to just throw out there, especially with the unfavorable trade with the mini-bot.
Yeah, you definitely don't. Oh, Misha, nice.
It's a nice Misha, and luckily Lakmir doesn't have a true silver champion to contest this. I'm gonna go ahead and use the Consecration just to do 2 damage to it, but the risk of not having a Consecration later for a bigger board might not be worth it, so we'll see how it goes. Draws his true silver, but he decides to Peacekeeper Piloted Shredder to get a nice board. But this would be a good Knife Juggler, Unleash the Hounds. What he does. Looks like he's gonna go for the Savannah High main. Just get the bigger body on board. He might be waiting for a Mustard to do the Knife Juggler, Unleash the Hounds play. And I think we lost Farva. Farva, you still there?
I am, sorry, I'm doing the tech side of the stream.
Okay, got it.
These guys are going to have to let me know if the cards look okay. I can't see the preview, so I'm guessing so.
Oh, I see. So Lakmir just goes ahead and plops down the Lothab. I thought he would play the Sylvanas to maybe contest a high main.
Yeah, I think that would have been the best play.
Yeah, I think he was trying to... I don't think he thought Detail had lethal or anything, but it was kind of a waste because he didn't play any spells, he got a high main on board, and he traded favorably.
Yeah, he's sitting good. I mean, Sylvanas. Harrison Jones is pretty much dead right now unless he plays Eagle Bow. I'm just gonna go face.
Lakmir is, yeah, he's actually racing because Paladin doesn't have any burst, and he knows he actually did bring a Blessing of King, so there is a bit of burst actually. He has lethal next turn if he doesn't take off 3 damage from the board. Or sorry, if he leaves 3 damage on board, Lakmir has lethal.
A true silver and
Blessing.
oh yeah, good
and that's
call.
assuming he doesn't play any freezing traps or anything like that.
And he may. We'll see. I'm guessing he might quick shot if it leaves anything on the board.
Yeah, that's
oh, beautiful knife right there.
Yeah. Really good that it took that out. And yeah, he can clear board now. This is where Consecration would have been good for him. But instead he used it on a 4/4 Misha. And instead he could have Peacekeepered the Misha. I think that would have been a better play.
Yeah, I agree. So what is he gonna do here?
Might just see him go face again.
Really? Yeah.
He'll put the Hunter down to 7. Has True Silver and Blessing.
He's thinking about it.
How much damage does a Hunter have? It's 9, 10, 12, 14 with the hero power. So he need 5 damage. So he has the Eagle Horn bow, and even just a kill command or another quick shot would do it.
Yeah, I think that may have sealed the deal unless Lakmir can draw Lay on Hands.
Or a Kezon Mystic.
Yeah.
Ugly.
Yeah, that pretty much just negates Piloted Shredder there, so we'll see what happens.
That was a good read too, instead of just, dropping down Dr. Boom.
Yeah.
Because he already had enough pressure on board. It's not like he needed more.
That belongs in a museum.
Oh, Harrison Jones.
Well played.
Yep, and I think that does it. Detail takes down the Control Paladin with his mid-range Hunter.
Well played. I must move quickly.
Has a quick 9 turns there.
Yeah, and it's usually like that with Hunter. That's a hard one to lose because as a Control Paladin, I always think it's a good matchup to go against a mid-range Hunter. But he had double high main, he had the boom, he didn't play it, but he just put on a lot of pressure. Even though the Paladin pressured the Hunter was easily able to just turn it back around.
Alright, so Mage versus Paladin. Golden Mage at that, nice.
From the looks of it, so far, might be Freeze Mage.
Yeah, it is. And Control Pally again.
I think
Zombie
we saw
Chow.
this matchup a couple days ago, and the guy plopped down Lothab like... Oh, actually no, that was versus a Druid. Or maybe it wasn't. Well, usually Freeze Mage has a hard time with Paladin if it's a Hillidan where they run 2 anti-kill bots and Lay on Hands. I didn't see any heal bots last game, so he may not run them, but we'll see.
There's Lay on Hands.
Yeah, there's Lay on Hands. That's good for when he drops down Alex. Have you played much Freeze Mage?
I did for a while. I really liked it, but I'm a tempo mage guy. It's just, there's something about it. I wish it was a tier 1 deck, but it's just fun.
It is fun, yeah, definitely. Yeah, I played a bit of Freeze Mage myself. I gotta get better at it. I kind of get tilted because things don't end up going my way, so I kind of just like, we'll go to the next deck.
Yeah.
But, I mean, and tournaments that have been going on, like people like Forsen and Firebat, they've been bringing, Freeze Mage consistently because it's that good. Still that good. These
So
are those turns. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say the play there. Yeah, what do you do? I sacrifice a mana and throw Ice Barrier down. Really don't have anything
it's
else.
Tough as a freeze mage to not get your early, cycle cards, such as your Acolyte, your oh, what's that card called? Where you just draw 2 cards.
I'm blanking.
Yeah, just draw 2 cards. But,
Yeah.
it's just hard, so you do things such as pinging off guys or just playing your traps when you don't have Mad Scientist. It gets a good Emperor, but I don't know if it'll get good value. Usually want better cards to go down in mana cost. So he's setting up a nice Blizzard for next turn.
Yeah. Oh, I got Muster.
See if Lakmir recognizes this. Hopefully he doesn't play Muster.
Yeah, I hope not. He's hopefully played a couple freeze mages in his career so far.
Right. There was a time where I played my first freeze mage and I think I was in like my 3rd or 4th season and I was surprised that I hadn't run into one, so it was bad on my part because I didn't have any experience playing against it.
Oh, Blessings? Okay. Yeah, that's a better play right there. A 7/6 knife.
He is trying to play around Emperor too, because turn 6 Emperor.
Yeah, but we'll see.
Oh. Nice pickup, because he can save the 7/6 now. He had 11 plus 2, 13. He actually could have popped the block and left him at 1 this turn, because if he had attacked... oh wait. Oh, never mind. That's assuming the knife hit the face instead of Emperor, and he went face with everything. He could have left him at 1 and popped the block. It was a risky play.
Yeah, I'm gonna see Blizzard and Ice. That'd still only be 6 damage. Yeah, I guess that would kill him if you wanted to get rid of it. But yeah, for 2 minions, that's a good play right there.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
ping and is he gonna Frostbolt or keep it? I have an aversion to Frost or Freeze mages after my loss.
I think he wants to save his spells because he knows he just used a fireball, and he knows he needs spells for his Antonitis. They might just be saving it for that.
Well, you're gonna see Blizzard come out now.
Yep.
Loot Hoarder and Blizzard. Next
What do you
turn.
think he's gonna do with the Alex? You think he's gonna use it on himself because he's so low on health?
He might. I was thinking about that because he's not in any range to really burst Lakmir down. But sitting at 7 health and only 1 ice block.
Yeah. Might be worried about that too, that he doesn't have the other one to protect himself.
Yeah.
Oh, there's
No.
that.
Really, yeah. See what pops out. It's the best play.
His second Blizzard.
Yeah, that's not a whole lot of value, but it completely prevents him from playing anything this turn.
Right. But yeah, he has the
Oh.
boom.
Oh, he does. I didn't even see that.
Yeah.
Good call. That's tough.
Oh,
Did he misplay?
oh, I think he wants to have the bombs pop the block. Oh, but that was bad. Oh, those boombots.
That was, yeah. That was a
Those
very
boombots did not do their
risky
job.
move by Lakmir.
Yeah, I mean, if he just silenced the Doomsayer, he'd have a 7/7, 1/1s, and a 4/2.
And that's
That-
game.
that
Unless,
Detail would
well,
have to do
unless
it.
he lays on hands. He has to. Even then, he can't take care of Alex.
6 plus 12 plus 4, so 16.
Yeah, that's game.
That's game.
Well played.
Wow.
It would have been different if he silenced it. He would have popped the block, and this turn he would have the board control, and Detail's play would have been completely different.
Arcane Intellect. There we go. That's what, that's
we
what you
go.
draw 2 cards with.
Make sure to never forget.
Wow.
Bomb should have finished you off. Oh. So he was at 6 health, and the fact that the boombots can max do 8, that
Yeah.
would mean he has a 3 out of 8 chance? No. Yeah, the odds weren't in his favor for that.
versus Medivh. Let the games begin. Victory or death.
So he did bring a patron warrior.
Huh. Yeah, I was guessing control, but patron is always fun. Math warrior, as I like to refer to it.
Yeah. Actually, wasn't there a... I think there was an actual warrior called Math Warrior back then.
Really?
Yeah, I think it was just the aggro warrior. Aggressive one, with the 5/2 weapons and all that. So, a patron warrior versus a... Is this a mech mage? Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it.
I just saw the Yeti and your entity, but I thought it was still tempo. This is looking good for Patron so far. He has a lot of his early draw. He also has he has some early removal too, like Slam and the Cruel Taskmaster. No weapons though.
Yeah,
That's
which
the only downside.
no win
Actually, a
act.
pretty big downside.
Yeah. Ghoul's not bad.
Cool coin acolyte.
That'd be the best play. You're gonna trigger armor and card draw.
Yep.
Let the pain speak to me.
So, really want to prevent the draw from the patron, because the patron with a lot of cards is, you'd say it's game over.
It's worse than hand lock.
Yeah. So, I would assume he would frostbolt the acolyte. Then all he could do is mirror entity. No Chugger could be MVP in this game if he keeps hitting face and doesn't allow the warrior to use his weapons, which we see he doesn't have right now. But it's annoying. Have you played those games where you just can't use your weapons because you keep getting frozen?
Yeah, that's one reason why I got super frustrated at Warrior. I
Oh.
felt like all I ever saw was
Okay.
Mage.
So
I'm gonna clear board. Yeah. Well,
okay. I see.
good call
He
there.
wanted to get rid of the armor rather than give him
Yeah.
cards. But he has to go through another one.
Ooh.
And This Acolyte got full value.
Yeah, and did three cards. That's pretty good.
Because giving an Acolyte one card is actually pretty bad value for the person who, you know, only got one card, because you can play a 2-mana card that gets you one card. But for a 3-mana card to get you 3 cards, that's pretty insane.
Yeah, that's, as Trump would say, great value.
Yeah, the value. I'm actually going to see Trump next week.
Oh, that's cool.
Have you seen that news on the Battle.net about the
Are you going to the
event
Foundry?
in San Francisco? Yeah,
Yeah.
I live here in the Bay, so it's, you know, 30 minutes away from me.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, definitely going to that.
I went there. I don't know if it was the Foundry or somewhere else when Dig was super popular, and they did one of the Dig Nations there.
Yeah,
So-
I've never been there. Oh, sorry, good.
Yeah, I was gonna say Taskmaster into Ghoul with Armor Smith down. It's only 2 armor though. Oh, there you go, card draw. Still no patron.
Was there any way to kill off the Chugger? Because when this hits face, he's not going to be able to attack with this weapon, and usually you would want to set it up around this time.
Yeah. Yeah,
Because
you-
he has the frothings.
You have to get that one use out of the way.
This is tough. So you can't use your weapon to clear. You have no patrons to set up. See what he does. Okay.
Yeah, the best move. Hurts using an execute on
Yeah.
such a small minion, but if
On
he's
a
freezing you, yeah.
But he's almost stabilized. Mage only has 3, now 4 cards in hand. And he knows one of them's just a, what are these called? Spare part.
Yeah, that's an important thing to keep track of while you're playing, is where their spare parts and that stuff are, and if you know where coin sits in the opening
Right.
hand, to pay attention to that stuff. Oh,
It's
War
the War
Song,
Song.
but are we gonna see a Frothing come out in Whirlwind? I think it might be too early.
Thing is, he's thinking about his life total,
Yeah.
as Mage has 14 on board, 15 with the hero power, and he doesn't know if he has any burn spells in hand. So he might even see it armor up. Wants to get full value out of this Armor Smith while it's still alive. Takes 4 to the face. Maybe he's hoping for a freeze.
Stealth, that's too bad.
See the whirlwind. Just to take out the 2-1. Oh. And I think he's going to overdraw next turn.
So he's 1 off lethal. Too bad he has armor plating and not the +1 attack. That'd be game.
Right, right. 12, 13.
I guess he's 2 off lethal.
Oh yeah, 2.
So he has 13. Probably save the fireball for next turn.
Let's see, if he's playing minions, this just allows him to do War Song Commander, Frothing, and hit face. Oh, and he recognizes that, you know, he doesn't want a lot of minions on board. Gets a Mirror Entity.
I'll show them. I'll show
Ooh.
them. My hand is full.
Oh man. That hurts.
Is this lethal though? So he sets up the War Song, 2 Frothing, that's 4 attack, he gets 4 to face, He'll be at 24, and then he gets 12 plus the 4. So that's... No, he's still 8 damage off.
Yeah, like I said, it's math warrior.
Oh, that's another one. So actually,
He might.
no, he'll be 6 off now. Or sorry, 4 off.
So if I was gonna say if he went
he was
face
able to use
and
Whirlwind.
whirlwind, yeah.
I think he's gonna be 4 off.
Let's see, how fast was your napkin warrior math? Is it gonna finish counting before it ropes? Oh no. Oh yeah, you're right.
18. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, so it was 6 off, not 4.
So he's gonna try to yeah, game over.
Lakmir survives
Yeah.
against the patron, and now he knows what he's up against, so now he can start playing around it, maybe mulligan better.
Yeah, that's difficult, especially he knows it's patron, like you just said.
Right.
Going into another match knowing that is huge.
Yeah, definitely.
And Lakmir keeping it alive for game 4.
Versus Illyria.
And he brings in the Hunter. Now, if the Hunter gets a really good start and the Warrior doesn't, which we see he does, like Armorsmith is super important against a Hunter. Also, a weapon, which is really good. Ooh, and Harrison too.
Oh, my other stream twitched out. I can't see Lakmir.
The Lakmir plays the Haunted Creeper. He runs Snake Trap and Glaive Zuka. He also has a Defender of Argus, which is a pretty unorthodox tech card. Because Defender is more of a defensive card, and usually Hunter's more of an offensive class, but I guess the buffs make it offensive as well. And it also protects minions if you want.
Get in there and fight, maggot.
So he plays the Abusive to deny value of the card draw from the Acolyte, and he drops the Snake Trap. And we see that Detail does have a Whirlwind in hand, so that's really, really important. We're gonna go ahead and see him hit face. That's for Explosive Trap. It's not explosive, so he knows it's either freezing or snakes.
My shield for Argus.
Now I see why Defender's in there, because it actually saves one of his creatures.
Yeah, he was running that a couple days ago. Totally out of the blue.
So these snakes don't get any value, really.
No, not at all.
Batteries to draw a card. You might even interrage the 3-1 just to prevent that from killing his Armorsmith.
Put this apple on your head.
Always Huffer. Ooh, I think he should have actually traded into the Armorsmith. Because as a hunter, as a hunter, you really got to get rid of that. Because now he's going to get more value from this.
So yeah, he'll pick up 2 more armor off that. Not the best, but at least he burned a quick shot. Yeah, with Knife and Unleash the Hounds in hand, Detail probably knows that, so he's going to keep his board pretty minimal.
Nice whirlwind here. Gonna get a 6-3 frothing as well. So this can contest a high main, or even just go face.
I'll show them. I'll show them all.
I'm guessing Harrison's going to come out?
Still might, because he's at 13 health, he still might.
Yeah,
because
well,
that can actually save 3 damage.
yeah.
You know?
And get 3 card, or I guess 2
Yeah,
or 1, depending on when he could play it.
Yeah, exactly. They might. What do you do here? I think you just go face. You know you're behind, so you gotta kind of start racing.
Interesting.
This.
Oh man, is that gonna math in?
If
9 damage,
there's
it did.
a skill command right here, it's game. Actually, wait. Ooh, so that's 2 plus 3.
Put this apple on your head.
Oh, he armored up too, so that wouldn't have been game. Oh, and it's hitting face.
Oh, there goes both Berserks. See what he draws for his 1 mana. Another Unleash.
Now he has to trade into these. Warrior's sitting at 7 health.
Yeah,
This is where
Battle
it's hard
Rage.
for Hunter. Yeah, it's like basically run out of gas at this point.
Detail should be clear. That's game if he. Yeah. Oh, he's gonna execute. That's beautiful.
Yeah. And but he can't armor up. Ooh, is that game? 2 plus 2 plus, no, it's 1 off.
No, he's gonna.
Is it?
Yeah, I think that's it.
Well,
Right? Because that'll
it's
be a
1 off.
3, 4, set. Yeah, I guess that's 6. Yeah.
So close, these games. We're not really helping. I wonder if he runs shield blocks in his deck. I know in my patron I run 2 shield blocks.
Oh, there we go.
He gives up. Yep. He had no way of stopping
Game
that.
5.
Actually, I think he could have... No, he'd still be at 3. And then the Hunter Hero Power would have just done it. And Lakmir, bringing it back to tie it up. He played well those last 2 games.
Yeah, I think he kind of dialed it back a little bit instead of going to the wall.
Get up! Let's do that. I will fight with honor.
Yeah, the Lamar boys are out in force, I guess.
Yeah, Lamar boys.
So, big game. Is it Tyrion? Tyrion? Ford Ring? Tyrion, is that how you say it?
Tyrion, you mean the...
Is it the
Which
8?
one?
The
8?
yeah, the
Tyrion.
special paladin Tyrion, okay.
Demands retribution.
Zombie Chow, turn 1 is always nice no matter what deck you're in. It's free minion clears pretty much.
Might slam this card draw. Poor song. Harrison's good. He hasn't been able to use it to his advantage, but knowing that Paladin has lots of weapons, this could be good for him.
On Mage of Fit.
Ooh, Quartermaster.
Oh, man.
But the good thing is that Detail is going first, and Lakmir did use his coin for the muster.
Yeah, so...
So he will bring out Deathspite now, and before he can Quartermaster, the Whirlwind effect will definitely... Oh, and he gets the Whirlwind anyways, but the Whirlwind effect from the Deathspite would have taken him out anyway. Or Quartermaster could get dropped down.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah, like say he mustered turn 3 and then coined Quartermaster turn 4, it would have been different.
Yeah.
Lakmir picks up his own Harrison. Like the museum will be full of goodies today.
Yeah, so what's the play besides just summoning another soldier? Or recruit, my apologies.
Yeah, you don't want to Aldora already one attack.
Yeah.
Minion. It's a tempo play, but it's just gonna get countered with the Deathspite anyway. He has option might beats only hero power. And he didn't even...
That belongs in a museum.
Why do you think he didn't hero power? Like, it's gonna die anyways.
Yeah, it'd die anyway, but maybe
I
just
guess
to
it
prove
really
that he knows what he has. Or that he's gonna attack. No point in playing.
Was that a little bit of a misplay? Should he have hit the Deathspite first and then play the Harrison Jones? So that the Harrison would be, you know, at 4 health? Or maybe he wants to do it for the Battle Rage effect.
Yeah, well, let's see. Is he gonna play it? Oh, he doesn't have Battle
Probably
Rage.
doesn't have it. Yeah, it's like if he picked it up.
One thing I learned the other day, I was playing a Paladin with my hand lock, and he Aldored one of my Molten Giants.
Right.
And I was like, I have no other play. I top decked an Owl, so I'm going to play it on my Giant, and it removes that effect.
Yep.
I didn't know that, so I was like, oh man.
Yeah, it's something hard to play around, you know? It's like, alright, he's Peacekeeper, I don't have to worry about him. And one Owl, boom.
Yeah.
8 more damage to the face. One thing I forgot as a freeze mage is I froze. Sorry, my mic's cutting out.
That's alright, that was the best play there. Consecration, clear the board.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that too, like, when he traded the Harrison into the Silver Hand, he wasn't playing around Consecration.
Pick up a card from this. Inner Rage. Is he gonna ghoul? Interesting.
Could have wanted to ghoul. Or what his thinking was behind this play. You might want to save it later for combo, because sometimes you can use it with the War Song to hit into a larger minion for the Whirlwind effect and your Frothing Berserker.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think... Is he gonna Lothab? I don't think it's Lothab time.
Reporting for duty.
I was gonna throw Quartermaster on 2 of them? Alright.
What do you think about just leaving the Acolyte?
I personally would have, because he just has 1/3 attack on board.
Yeah.
And turn 8, he's not going to really get anything out of Warsong Commander, maybe 1 Grim Patron, but you had... I guess he could have attacked Quartermaster and got a second one, but...
And turn 8 Tyrion.
Yeah, on curve, it's always nice.
How does the Patron Warrior deal with this? He does have an Execute, and he uses Harrison earlier. So you can't take out the Ashbringer that comes out. He has no silence. Patrons don't run silence.
Yeah, what does he do here? I mean, Execute to get rid of the 6/6, but then he's going to have Ashbringer, like you said.
In patron, whirlwind to get 2 more patrons. Hit the 2/4 and then execute it.
Okay.
But then he's just gonna Ashbringer into the healthy Grim Patron and then hit the 2/5 into the damaged one.
What if he interrages here to get 2 and then
Oh,
whirlwinds?
Yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, that's a good play actually. I forgot about this second enrage.
That way you'll have 4 on board.
Oh, and the battle
yep.
rage fits into that very nicely. That was a really strong play.
Yeah, that was a swing.
And Paladin has no equality or consecration in hand.
Yeah, that's tough.
Follow the rules.
So
Clear the... oh, okay. That was a good play right there. Clear the healthy one because he got 1/1. It's not going to summon another patron.
right. But he does have ways. Actually, is this lethal? He has both frothings. Oh, but he just used the whirlwind.
Yeah, but he does have ghoul.
That's true. I meant for like a commander double war song plus, you know, just that whole crazy thing.
Yeah.
Oh, he might.
The blade be thirsty.
Oh, you know what? He has double ghoul, so that's double whirlwind. Yeah, that's gonna do it. Let's see.
Yeah.
If he ghouls into the Lothab and then ghouls again into the Lothab, I'm pretty sure that's more than enough damage. Yep. That's it.
I think it would have been smarter to ghoul
to
first,
hit
that
first.
way that one
Did he?
patron.
Uh-oh. Is he gonna make it?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I think he did.
Let's see. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh man. Oh, he did. Just barely. He pulls the win out at the end of the rope.
That's patron
Wow.
warrior, boys. Balanced. Good for him recognizing that, because I knew there was a lot of damage there. Just didn't know how he was going to pull it off. I was thinking of using both Frothing Berserkers, but instead he used one and used both Unstable Ghouls for the for the 1 damage to everybody.
That was well
Very
played.
well played, yeah.
Great series.
Down to the wire. We almost had a
Yeah.
reverse sweep. It was down to the last battle. Very well played by both guys.
Yeah, I agree. So whoever meets up Detail in the next round, well, that's what you got to deal with.
Do we know who he's playing? Or
Not yet. Yeah, this
or-
as far as I know, this is the first match of round 1. I don't know
like,
if
how does the bracket align? Like, who are the 2 people that he has to wait for to see who he's gonna play?
I'm not 100% sure on that yet.
Oh, okay.
I'd have to look up the schedule and all that good stuff. Yeah, I just asked both of them to stay out of Twitch chat for 5 minutes since there's a delay on the stream.
Oh yeah. It's kind of
Yeah, because Diego went in chat and was posting salt before the final game. So people, I guess that's just one of the things we'll have to do for these final games here, since we're running a delay. But yeah, that was an awesome series. I know Lakmir was gunning for Detail spot, so valiant effort.
Yeah, and it's you know, 3 games with Patron Warrior. It's kind of hard to not win one.
Yeah.
But yeah, he pulled it off. So Detail moves on to the quarterfinals or semifinals?
The quarterfinals.
Quarterfinals.
So, and that'll be this weekend. I'm not sure on the schedule, but we'll have 4 games to cast, determining so quarterfinals and then semifinals. So during the semifinals, I don't know, because there's 8 games this week, and then the quarterfinals will have 4. Okay, so quarterfinals are this weekend, and then some semifinals. I don't really know. I have to look at the schedule. I know on the 18th, this Saturday, I'm gonna try to cast some, and then next Saturday, the 25th, for the finals, for sure we're gonna cast.
Right. I play Judah this week. I think we were trying to set up for tomorrow, and I was asking if you can cast it, but
Oh yeah, that's super early in the day. I'll be in a meeting at work, unfortunately.
it's alright.
It's a West Coast time.
Yeah, he didn't even say if tomorrow would be a good time or not, so we'll see how it works out. If I'll let you know, and maybe we can work something out for another day.
Cool. Sounds good. Well, thank you for helping me cast here, Nimbus, and thanks everybody for tuning in. I'll catch you next time.